best feeling to do that shit, man. Oof. Got a banana, got a jugo verde, mix of fucking a lot of shit, makes you shit. But yeah, guys, welcome to my video. I want to talk to you about if you're gonna ultra marathon your first time. I'm a complete beginner, and that's why I'm doing this video, so I can talk to you about it a little bit more. Let me just get everything fucking ready. Gotta get my hoodie on. Whoa, my banana. All right, geez. Well, first of all, it's not the right backpack to run with. Look at this shit. Completely like a camelback. I mean, it did the job, honestly. Carries like carries about 2 liters, so we're pretty set with that. It's just this thing was jumping and it was kind of annoying, so I think it is a lot better to get the vest. That shit before I started running, right? I wanted to get the hang of it, and yeah, well, first of all, ultra marathoning, what the hell is that, right? I think from what I'm guessing right now, ultra marathon is just a way of like running in a more difficult environment and more natural terrain, something that's a lot more unpredictable and a lot longer. It's a resistance game, but in another way, you know? From what I'm noticing right now with ultra running, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, it's like with like running normally, you have to maintain a pace. You want to be at a better time, and normally it's like there is some ups and downs, but not as aggressive as ultra marathoning. Like right now, I'm in one of a near forest here where I live, and people mountain bike here, like do enduro and downhill, and it can get pretty steep. Not steep like a 14,000 feet one, but like, you know what I'm saying, like a normal hiking mountain, but pretty steep. And the terrain is harder, you know, your shoes have to be special. Here, I'll get my shoes. See, the shoes have to be a little bit, you know, there's a lot thicker here, a lot more support. It supposedly has like a reinforcement here, so when you're like going uphill, it like has more, it helps you out more. Obviously the grip is a lot more intense and very comfortable. I said it was the same as a long distance running shoe, but with a lot more grip. Don't kill me if I'm wrong, okay? But yeah, it's basically that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna give you a little contest. I normally do not do running and cycling and all that kind of competitions. Honestly, I'm more into extreme sports and surfing and mountain biking and whatever I can do, like a little bit of climbing and skating and snowboarding and all that type of style. And I'm just gonna stretch at home. But oh shit. Yeah, basically well, yeah, guys, this is not the shit I like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not the funnest either. It's not the funnest because it is definitely aimed towards, like, you know, like being in your mind and putting yourself out in a difficult situation and out beating it. You do feel invincible. I do feel like I felt like a fucking Mustang, you know, like my legs, like going uphill in a fucking mountain just with my fucking 2 legs, feeling healthy as a motherfucker. That feeling is fucking awesome. And then also the other feeling is the shit, what am I doing? I gotta go out like in reverse or what? Or I think I go out here. Yeah, I'll go out here. The other thing I've been that is cool about it is just like, for me, I mean, this is for me, I don't want to sound cocky, but I've always been running all my life. I've been running like 5Ks, 10Ks. I was in a football team in Texas, and we ran a shit ton in off season and all that type of crap. Shout out to any of the boys that are looking. But yeah, let's go fucking Tigers. And basically, yeah, so that helped me a shit ton in terms of like condition. I swim, I surf, and I beat my ass in the fucking gym. My fucking routine is very hard, you could say. I mean, for the average. I know there's some crazy motherfuckers out there, but I think it's above average, a little bit harder. Every time I take someone to the gym, it's a little tougher. It's a little bit like a functional, made for war and heavy weights also. You can see it in my channel. But yeah, basically, that's a little bit of context of what I'm doing ultras is because a 21K for me, I just did 35 right now, right? So basically was not a challenge. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I want it to be a fucking challenge. And then a 42K, which is a full marathon. Yeah, I mean, respect to that. And I know the game. All right, runners, if anyone's looking at this, I know there's two types of running, okay? There is the let me complete it and let me get the best time, and then let me fucking compete and become the best in my city and my group and whatever. But competing is another level, and I do respect it. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is just looking at it from another perspective, from a person that's not their main goal, right? So basically, guys, what I want to say is, for me at 42, I could complete it. Like, I could complete it. I mean, like I said, my main thing is to be healthy and to be all around, to be mobile, and to be able to do the shit I like, longevity, and I like to be strong and fast and durable and be able to go wherever, whenever I want. You know, you want to go climbing, you want to go running, you want to go hiking, I can do it all. My main thing is not to fucking go to Ironman Kona, you know, all that type of stuff. But I think it's cool, and I think it's a great way to train because it makes you a very good all-around athlete, like swimming and biking and all that stuff. But whatever, I don't want to go off course. Let's go back to the ultras. So with the ultras, so yeah, basically what I said was like, fuck, I need to put something that makes me fucking be scared of what the hell's going on, right? Like actually be like, shit, like this shit's gonna be hard. Like there's some doubt, you know, like, you know, there's some things you can't accomplish, and there's some things you're like, fuck, I'm gonna see the devil in that fucking mountain, right? And the other fact that I'm gonna do the ultra is the thing that you're out there, and for me, being out there is the best feeling. Like being in nature, you're by yourself, you know, not a single sound, you're running, your heart's pumping, your head's spinning, just a very meditative for me, at least. And I want ultras to take me to cool places, you know, like, I mean, I haven't even finished my first one, which is in 2 weeks. It's gonna be a 60K one. It's gonna be fucking crazy. But that's what I'm saying, right? Like, I wanna see what it's about, you know, try it out. I never had a medal in these type of things, so I'm gonna get my first medal. And I want to do it in something that scares me, and maybe if I like it, I'll keep on doing it. If not, you know, I can at least say I did it, right? But at the same time, I think it's always, for me, my goal is always to do shit that takes me out there, you know? Some people like to accomplish all the majors in marathons, but for me, I just want to fucking get out there, you know? Be in beautiful spots in the world, and maybe there's some ultras in some cool-ass cliffs in Scotland, and, you know, maybe like have the ability to always have that. 25, and I get my joints ready for all that kind of stuff without wearing them out. I can do them whenever I want, you know, and it doesn't have to be a fucking long ass ultra like the one in Chamonix, like 160, I think it is, something like that. But yeah, guys, coming back to the main part of the video, now you have a little bit of context of why I'm doing this. Is other thing very important is nutrition. Like I'm a very fuck it kind of mentality. Like, I don't need that shit, I'll just eat and go, and David Goggins type of mentality, right? But no, guys, I mean, you gotta respect the game, and you gotta go with I gotta check if this is still recording. You gotta go with am I recording this way? I don't know, yeah. You gotta respect the game, and honestly, like, you gotta go to like, you gotta train with somebody that knows. You have to, what I didn't know is you have to run in the week. Oh shit, my seatbelt's not fucking good. 1 second, guys. That's another thing I didn't know. I didn't know that. Let me put on the fucking air. It's getting hot in here. I didn't know that you had to gradually build up kilometers. I guess you could say that. You build up kilometers for the race. Like if I'm doing a 60, you want to run 60 every week, like 10 10 10 during the week, and then 2 long runs during the weekend, and so on. Like when you start the training, it goes up and then it goes down and it goes up again, and then like depends on how prepared you are. I went kind of crazy and I only have like a month and a half of training, but right now I did 35k and I felt pretty good, and now I have 2 weeks to go all the way down and relax my body and get the offload of my body. I don't know if that's how we say it in English, but in Spanish it's like that. And yeah, once I offload my body this till the 16th of August, I mean, I'm gonna be able to freaking be in my 100%. Ah, shit's so good. And yeah, guys, so basically that's another thing. You gotta do prepared first. Ay, perdón. Me la mamé, una puta ambulancia. Well, that's the first thing. First thing, you gotta do equipment, good shoes. Gotta have the things. I didn't know you have to like. I mean, exactly. You have to have everything up and ready to go. Good pair of shorts. Like you get chafed up pretty easily. So that's like the equipment side. And then there's the training side, right? You gotta take it. You gotta do it with time. You gotta gradually go up. You can't just go. Your body is not accustomed to running that far, and you can do it. Maybe one day you can go crazy, but then you can fuck up. The biggest part of the game that I've been hearing from runners is do not get injured, and getting injured is basically the end of the game. So that's why you gotta take it easy, gradually go up and train hard, but not to explode, right? You're in it for the long term. That's a very important thing to say. What other thing is important? Well, the nutrition side. The nutrition side is very important for me, that I try to do my gym goals and shit like that. It's been very tough. I went to I went to go get a diet. I went to a nutritionist, and yeah, basically I have to be eating a shit ton, a lot more carbs, a lot more fat, and I'm more into the whole foods kind of diet. So that kind of was hard to manage, you know. It was hard to get along with, but it's the name of the game, right? Your body's a machine. You got to treat it like a machine. You got to feed it what it needs, and you're burning too many calories. I'm still going to the gym while I run, you gotta keep on doing your protein intake, but you gotta do your carb intake. And yeah, like I have right now, I'm in 6% body fat, and like 50% of my body's 49% of my body is muscle, and I am 180 centimeters tall, and I weigh 80 kilos, which is pretty good. And and I needed to get fatter, like more fat, because in that race I'm gonna be losing like 8,000 calories. It's gonna be right now I ran almost 35 in 4 hours and 30 minutes. I mean, I'm guessing 60 is gonna take me like 8 hours, you know, so it's gonna be a shit ton of calorie burning for sure. So that's the name of the other thing. You gotta be very conscious about the nutrition part. That's 100%. And like go somebody. I know I get, if you're a chill mentality like me, I get you, but there is rules to the game, and it's part of the game, the nutrition. Like I think anybody can accomplish. I'm not saying like be the best in the world, but accomplish a long run. It's very inviting to anybody if you gradually get there, right? But the name of the game is nutrition, honestly. Part of the main one. What the hell are these guys doing? Like stopping people. There we go, that's cool. All right, yeah, so coming back to it, sorry guys. Just this guy's like doing traffic all by himself. That's fucking sick. All right, and then the name, let's get back. I'll delete this shit. But yeah, the other thing is, all right, so nutrition, and then before I leave the nutrition part, you gotta get used to like all the supplements and all the goos and all the eating while you're running type of shit, which is very hard. It's very hard for me. I mean, I was like David Goggins mentality, like I don't drink water until I finish my kilometers, and basically it's a very stupid thing to do. You just deteriorate your body very harshly. You're pushing it to, you're here to do it for the long run, to perform. I know if you wanted to survive, you're out in the desert, you could do it. But the thing is, you want to do it as for the long term. You don't want to freaking be having problems, right? So the other thing is supplements while doing the race. And in your race, your nutritionist is going to tell you how much time and what to take. There's going to be ones with caffeine, no caffeine. There's going to be ones for calorie, salt. There's going to be ones for salt, what's it called? It's like salt sticks and electrolytes, and drink a shit ton of water. Like, I was surprised, like for my 60K, my nutritionist told me that I have to be drinking, what was it, like every 30 minutes like water, and every 30 minutes I have to be eating something. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, it's the name of the game, you know, like it's, you gotta get good at this. There's a strategy in your mind, your body, into eating and all that shit. So that's, nutrition is one of the very most important. And I think the third one is one that has been very interesting for me, and I think it's helped me a lot. But there's two sides of it, and that's muscle and leg strength. So you do want to have fucking good leg strength. Like for me, not skipping leg day and doing my squats and all that type of stuff is like really helping me. That was fucking good. I mean, like I train and I consider myself pretty fast, at least in Mexico, 'cause I think in the US there's some fast motherfuckers, right? But anywhere in those world, I don't know how to measure it, okay? But I feel fast. And yeah, I mean, decently. And then, but it's all thanks to doing my exercises, my squats and my plyometrics and my box jumps and stuff like that, which are very hard taking. And these and this here in the ultra, it helps out a lot to have that leg strength because of the uphills. And yeah, that's basically a very important thing. It's not all, but it's very important to have your leg strong, and that you already have ran before. That helps out a lot too, because you cannot just be a huge leg guy and never have ran like that. That's gonna totally suck. Well, there's a second part of the game to the muscular side, which is the tendons and like every ligament and all that kind of stuff. That shit is, I mean, it's obvious, right? Anyone that has ran it, you that's why I put my Crocs on. You know, you feel like that little, like, oh, you know, that it just in between your knees and your legs, and it feels like, you know, you're just tired. Your whole joints are tired, and that's another fucking realm of, like, I don't know what it's called, I guess muscle or anatomy, that is not, like, normal gym guy is not accustomed to, right? So that's whenever you want to load, what I was talking before, you want to train and load your body, those types of tendons are the ones that have to get used to the workouts, not really your legs. Your legs will get used to it pretty quick, because you're going to keep on, if you maintain the same weight, or even if you go lighter, your legs are going to be fine. So it's a game between obviously your cardiac strength, your conditioning, and your muscles and your tendons and your ligaments and everything that makes it function. So take care of that. Do exercises that involve that, like bolster balls, calf stand-ups, everything. So that's why I've been loving the kind of athlete life. It gets expensive, guys, also, like with the fucking food and shit, and like having to do shit more protein and granola bars, and you gotta do before the workout and shit like that. It's expensive. So don't even think it's like, oh yeah, I can just do this. I mean, have respect for the game. Like there's some people that put their heart out into this, and it's not as easy. Some people have more athlete-born mentality and some don't, but it's a whole, like, running is part of it, but it's a whole, like, plan with, you gotta foresee it. It's really cool. I don't know if you guys understand me, but it's basically coming back to it is, coming to a conclusion is, first of all, get the right equipment. I mean, once you like it, maybe go out for a run with your normal shoes, go some trail running with someone that does it. If you like it, get the right equipment. Not expensive, but get the right equipment. Whatever according to your race, what do you need? If it's a 60K race with 2 liters and the water bottles here and things for everything you need. Second of all, get a coaching, get training, get like a plan, get a running plan throughout a week to your event. At least do it with 3 months. I did it with 1.5, which is not the best, but do it with 3 months. At least if you're starting from 0, do it with 6. If you're closer to that, I mean, you know your body, right? Second of all, third is nutrition. Do it professionally, do it well. You do gotta count your macros here. I know if you guys are not fan of all this stuff, don't do it. It's very important to take care of your body. Like it's kind of like Formula 1. Have you seen the movie where they take care of every aspect, the air, this and that? It's a little bit like that with your body. Like you gotta see it like that. There's people that do, like, I might do it too, but there's people that get mineral injections and whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called in English, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like they get like hydrated. So yeah, guys, that's the other thing. And the fourth thing is obviously the be aware of how the body functions, muscles, tendons, and conditioning. There's some parts you're gonna be like, oh, my legs were fine, but damn, I'm out of breath, or damn, like right now I was in the last 30, and I was like, fuck, my tendons, everything feels stiff as fuck, and you just gotta be talking to your body the whole time. And lastly, guys, like I said in my TikTok, for me, running is not it's not dope. Running is not fucking fun, or it's not fucking amazing. That's why there's a lot of runners, because I mean, it's cool because the other thing is it has a nice community. It gets you great habits. Like it gets you to wake up early. You gotta train. You feel good. Like your body feels like it's functioning. That's what feels good. For me, I don't think like, woo, I'm fucking running. How fun is this? No, it's just like major discipline. It's the fucking main, just the ultimate fact that you're like, I'm training, I'm disciplined, I'm feeling healthy, and I have a goal to achieve, and I have a training to do, and I am with a community that I cannot fail. That's what's cool about running. And it's overall pretty healthy to be able to run. It's gonna help you in every sport, I think. Like, that's why boxers run, that's why surfers run, that's why tennis players run. Everybody runs. It's a freaking really good aerobic, I think it's aerobic, right? Aerobic exercise. But yeah, guys, for me, wish me luck. 2 weeks until my ultra in Tequila, 60K, North Face sponsored. It's gonna be really sick, and I'm gonna give it all I got, guys. I'm gonna give it all I got, and I'm doing everything I can in my power and my economic power to do everything right. And I'll keep you guys posted. And this is ultra running for freaking beginners. Let's go, baby.